Nobody's here. We got lucky. This place is kind of busy in the summer. It's like this little, it's on the down low spot, but nobody's here. Look at that. That's new. Look at that. That one goes across. That one's snapped down. That one's snapped down. And that one's just laid on it. Get myself together. We'll get going. So this is a preserve. And it's attached to a state land forest preserve. It's attached to a wilderness on each side. Blue Rock, remember Blue Rock, that spot? That's if we walk in this direction, probably 5-6 miles at least. Hey, Froggy. So this little side swamp over here is pretty slam-packed with amphibians. It's pretty cool to see. They were hatching. There's a lot of eggs in there. Frog eggs. Red efts, they're called. I think they're a type of like newt or salamander. I figured I would do some bonus video of the road. We gotta find a trail in because there's these steep. They're perfect though. If you see, there's a rock wall on each side, and it's perfect. It's the exact kind of stuff that Sasquatch likes. They like that high ground. I know they're tall. Like, I know they're really tall, and that's what everyone kind of looks for. But if you notice when I video, I'm always kind of, it's aiming down. I'm looking low. And the reason is, in my experience, I tend to see them on all fours quite often. Not all the time, but this is one trail right here. I kind of wanted to take the one down there where I had my last sighting at this location, but it's good to switch it up. This is today's gift. Candy hearts, red seedless grapes. 3 pounds of them. Gets a little heavy on the wrist after a while. So we'll probably gift them sooner than later. Yeah, this place gets busy with mountain bikers, but summer came to a close, so for the most part. This looks like a lot of downed trees. If you notice, nobody even came down that road yet. Like, this is it's so remote back here. Alright, so we're gonna go down here because I want to show you guys something. So a lot of this stuff is cut, like a lot of it, right? A lot of this stuff looks like it was all coming across the trail, so it was chopped up. But look at this. Sorry. Things are making noise. Look at this. See this tree bent across the trail? And then it's tucked over here under that log. But look what's on it. Why would they tie this thing to it? So you might say, oh, they do that when they're going to cut something. But why would they come in and cut everything? Cut all the other ones, right? And then just put a tag on that one. Put a flag on it. I think we know why it's flagged. If you look at it, for those of you who know what they look like, the ground structures. I think you get my drift. I don't ever want to like beat a dead horse on anything, but I gotta keep in mind that we have so many new people regularly. The channel's been growing like at a rapid pace. At least this summer it did. And I just want to make sure we reiterate for the new people. Because sometimes people will watch, but they won't ask. And even on YouTube, you guys can use a different name, but it's so easy to trace it back. If I can trace back who's using an account, then anybody can, because I'm not tech savvy. I mean, I figured it out because a while back for trolls, but I haven't had to deal with that crap much. Luckily. Just a couple. I just don't talk about it with you guys because it ain't worth it. Yeah. Alright, I was going to make a little quick video and then start over again, but maybe we'll just keep pushing. I think we want to leave it in that, right? How about that? That hollow tree. A few leaners there. Alright, you know what? Let's keep going. Let's take it in a little further. Doesn't feel right. You see this? You see how much ground connection there is in here? This isn't just down trees. See what I mean? See how that one's bent in there? That's not just a bunch of trees fell down and then that tree magically grew in a couple of days underneath those. It's just little things like that you can see that. So even, let's just say even if these trees all did fall down, Sasquatch, in my opinion, made that their own by doing that. Just like this one, look. See this? Look at this, it's a ground X, right? So you have that tree right there that goes up. Then you have this snapped at the base. Goes up, makes an X right there. And then that is bent and tucked under the log. See what I'm saying? So if you could look from above and look down, you would see what it is. It might just be for ground connectivity. It might be some kind of symbol. I don't know. Look at this tree. I cover myself in bug spray, but I don't like putting it on my face because it just tastes like terrible. It gets in my mouth and it's just miserable. So it's not really on my face that much, and these bugs keep flying right in my eye. Look at that. It's a nice view, huh? Hello, my friend. There's water down there. See, there's water down there. I'll leave it here. This laser pointer actually works in the daytime. That's how strong this thing is. Gotta get back on the road. I don't know how long this trail is. So what I think I'm gonna do is just double back. Yeah, look at that tree right there. Jesus. Oh, I remember this actually. We've gifted up here before. One up in there, up in that area. Came in a different way though. Came in a different way and looped out this way. Something making noise in there. Alright, I'm gonna put this away. Let's see what else I have. Bear with me. Actually, you know what? maybe, how long is this? 16 minutes already? Oh, alright. Yeah, maybe we'll premiere this one, even though it's not that long. I mean, 20-minute premieres, but it's been a while since we hung out on a premiere. Right at the edge. Oh, there's something else that kind of looked like a grave from it, but that's not what I was talking about. It's so pixelated. This time of day is really hard to, let me see if I can change the brightness. Yes, that worked. Let's see. Drop the brightness down. Does that help? I'll see a lot of these individual rocks like that placed up against trees. That one, not so much, but I'll see other ones like that, like a little wider, and they'll be stood straight up. And it's like, well, that blends in good, actually. The grapes, I don't think anybody will notice them if they do walk down here. Those will be gone tonight. It's been a high bear activity too around here, so I don't know about this mountain in particular, but everywhere has been just nuts. Like we got rain 2-3 days last week. I mean, non-stop rain, and we needed it because there was such a bad drought that, I mean, everything. This was a game trail. Everything was coming down from the mountains for water, food, everything. Because when everything comes down for water, then everything has to come down to follow them. Follow the food source. We've had bears sitting right on our front steps, which is crazy because me and Sarah, we've lived all over the world. She's lived in the mountains of Montana, like Australia, like she's lived all over the place. So, and then I've lived all over the world with the army. So, south, both lived in the south. But anyway, it's just, it's way different from Long Island, which is where we were before we came up here. Because they don't have bear. But the bear and their cubs were sitting on our steps one night. See how that one's bent, and then that one's bent the other way? See, people always think the tree snaps is how big they are. Well, we figured out that's not the case, right? So, like, this was snapped low. So that doesn't mean that it was done by a person or a young, little, tiny Sasquatch. No. They snapped it there because they needed it to be this long. So it had to reach that one, that tree coming down. If they needed it to reach like that tree, then they would have snapped it higher. Because then it would only need to come down half the distance that it is now. Do big Sasquatch just snap trees for fun? Maybe. I don't know. I can only tell you what I know. That's a trip. I mean, not every bended tree is something, you know what I mean? It's not done by a Sasquatch. It's not. I mean, trees will grow towards the sun. They'll do everything to grow towards the sun. So sometimes they're just strictly doing that. They're just growing crazy looking because they're trying to get towards the sunlight. But, I mean, you can do the math and figure it out for yourself when it's just not something that just happenstance. That was me, by the way. See? Nobody's here. It's crazy, right? And this road goes, this road goes to the Xena tribe spot. I mean, it's about, not directly to it, but it goes down. It's still, it's like 4 miles down now. It's nuts. It's a beautiful thing. So, just a quick one. I got a long drive. Long drive. About 250 miles or so, give or take. I wanted to do some stuff tonight with the laser, but it's gonna have to wait. Unless I do some on the island this weekend, but Someone's grunting and groaning up there. I think it's up there. Sounded like I've done a few videos at night on this road, but it doesn't seem like the filming while driving videos get a good response, I guess. Usually the videos I'm excited about don't get like a good response. It could very well just be like the time I'm posting or days I'm posting, but that's a pretty thing right there. Alright guys, that's it for now. Well, if this was a premiere, thank you for joining. If it wasn't, thank you for watching. Yeah. Okay, so also I'm going to be posting a bonus video on Sarah's channel to try and kind of help her get going. So if you guys don't mind going over there and throwing a subscription, throwing a like, comment, whatever makes, tickles your fancy. It's very much obliged. We appreciate it. And yeah, that's it for now. As always, thank you. And catch you on the next one. Whoa! Yep, somebody's hunting in here and they ain't supposed to be. Holy shit. Whoa! Alright, we're going. That's way too close. That is... Why are they shooting twice? Three times? Four. Like, what could you need to shoot that 5? Sweet Jesus. It just made... This is the type of stuff that makes me wonder what they're shooting at. 5 shots? Shit. Alright, we're out of here. Because if they're doing something grimy, I'm the only witness right now, so... Alright. Catch you guys later. Stay safe, stay blessed. 6 shots. 7 shots. There's nothing out here. This isn't target practice. It almost sounded like it was on 2 different sides of me. But sound carries, so it's hard to say. Alright, we're out of here. Thank you guys.